17 years after becoming emperor, everything begins to fall apart. The first trailer for Dune, Part 3, just dropped, and it's already shaking fans to the core. Because this time, the real battle isn't about power, it's about consequences. The long-awaited continuation of the Dune saga is finally here. And from the very first moments of the trailer, one thing is clear: this isn't the same story anymore. Directed once again by Denis Villeneuve, the film takes inspiration from Dune Messiah. But here's what shocked fans the most. The story jumps 17 years into the future. Paul Atreides, played by Timothée Chalamet, is no longer just a rising leader. He is now the emperor of the known universe. And that power is starting to cost him everything. In Dune, Part 2, we watch Paul rise. He embraced his destiny that he led a revolution, and he took control. But in Part 3, we see the aftermath. Because ruling the universe isn't as simple as winning it. Paul is now forced to face the consequences of the choices he made. Decisions that changed lives, destroyed enemies, and created new ones. The trailer hints at something darker, but a leader struggling with the weight of his own power, and possibly losing control of it. But the political tension isn't the only thing driving the story. There's also a deeply emotional conflict at the center. Paul's relationship with Zendaya's character, Chani, becomes more complicated than ever. Chani, a fierce Freeman warrior from Arrakis, stands on one side. On the other side, there's Princess Irulan, played by Florence Pugh, Paul's wife, the daughter of the former emperor, and a key figure in the political game. This creates a powerful love triangle, one built on loyalty, duty, and heartbreak. Because sometimes love and power don't coexist peacefully. The scale of Dune, Part 3, feels bigger than anything we've seen before. Familiar faces return, including Rebecca Ferguson, Josh Brolin, Javier Bardem, but one return shocked fans the most. Jason Momoa is back. His character, Duncan Idaho, originally died in the first film. So how is he returning? The trailer doesn't fully explain. But fans of the books already know. In the world of Dune, death isn't always the end. The story doesn't just move forward in time. It introduces a whole new generation. Paul and Chani now have children. Their son, Leto, is played by Nakoa Wolf Momoa, Jason Momoa's real-life son. And their daughter, Ganima, also plays a key role. This adds a new emotional layer. Because Paul isn't just fighting for power anymore. He's fighting for his legacy, for his family, and for the future of an empire that may already be collapsing. The trailer also introduces major new players. Anya Taylor-Joy steps into a bigger role as Alia Atreides, Paul's mysterious and powerful sister. And then there's the villain. Robert Pattinson joins the franchise as Skittily, a dangerous figure with one mission: to bring down Paul's rule. This signals something important. The conflict in Part 3 won't just be internal. It will be a full-scale battle for control of the universe. Interestingly, director Denis Villeneuve didn't originally plan to return immediately. After Dune, Part 2, he wanted to take a break, maybe even work on another project. But something kept pulling him back. He revealed that the images of Dune, Part 3, kept coming to him, even waking him up at night. And eventually, he realized something. He had a responsibility to finish the story. Because filmmaking isn't just about creating movies. It's about building a relationship with the audience. And audiences were clearly ready for more. The reaction to the trailer has been massive. And for good reason. The Dune franchise has become one of the most visually stunning and emotionally complex sci-fi series of this generation. From its cinematography, to its storytelling, to its powerful performances, each film has raised the bar. And now, Part 3 promises something even bigger. A conclusion that explores not just victory, but the consequences of it. At its core, Dune, Part 3 isn't just a sci-fi epic. It's a story about power, about destiny, and about what happens after you achieve everything you once fought for. Because sometimes, winning is only the beginning of a much bigger struggle. With a release date set for December 18th, Dune, Part 3 is already shaping up to be one of the most anticipated films of the year. It brings back beloved characters, introduces new threats, and dives deeper into the emotional and political complexity of the Dune universe. But most importantly, it asks a question that every great story eventually faces: what happens after the hero wins? And based on the trailer, the answer might change everything.